Hello, everyone. Yes, I look a little different today. Um, I'm going out. I'm going to a film festival. So, yes, I've had to dress up a bit and see the wonders of makeup. I'm living proof that you can go out on your own. I always go out on my own. Obviously, I'm never left alone. So, I'm going to have to spend a lot of time ignoring people, which is a lot of work. Anyway, like I was saying in my recent videos, um, it's okay to think about the other person and how we're going to avoid their behavior. But ultimately, everything we go through in life is for a reason. Yes, there's lessons in it for us. So, when something irritating happens, I know it's easy to say, I wish that person would go away, or something might happen to them, or you're thinking ill of others. But that's not the way to go, because what you have to remember is karma is a bitch. Yes, don't want to annoy YouTube. So, life is a boomerang effect. So, whatever energy you're giving out, you're going to get back. So, if you think well of others, even of people who aren't being nice to you because they've got issues, yeah, so you have to pray for them, then that's what's going to come back on you. Yes, don't think that you can think ill will of someone else and that it's not going to, because the universe works this way. Yes, it does have a boomerang effect. So it's very, very important to learn that if someone is doing something, just detach. That's your job. Yeah, detach. It's not really important what they're doing, because that's their responsibility, right? You have to just take responsibility for yourself and decide what you're going to do. Yes. Obviously, first step is to detach. Next step is, what are you going to do to make things better for yourself? Yes, because you obviously have to look after yourself. You have to remove yourself from a situation perhaps that is unhealthy for you. And also, you have to, think positively, because when we're going through difficult situations, we might get down about it, but there is a tomorrow. Yes. And everything that's happened to us, it's teaching us about ourselves. I think in society as well, depending on how you were raised, it's good to be nice to others. It's good to be a good person, which is great. It is, that's the way to go. But some people don't appreciate that. There's a saying in my culture that you give someone something, and it's an analogy of food. Yeah, so you give someone some type of food and they can't digest it, and this is what niceness is. You're good to someone, but they're not able to digest that. Yes. So the moral of the story is, don't throw pearls before swine. Yes. So don't give your goodness to people who don't appreciate it. I mean, yes, it's happened in the past and we've learned from that. But going forward, obviously, don't let that person back into your life, because you're just going to get treated like that again. Like I said, people who like to fool you, they've been living like this for a long time. Yeah, they've fooled people, they've said the right things to get what they want, and they know how to do it. So, you know, let them be masters of their rubbish. Yeah, because they're not authentic. You are. Yes. So you can move forward and you can make a good life for yourself. And the further you get away from that person, and I'm talking about in your mind as well, yeah. You've got to get that person out of your mind, because I think the issue here is not just a physical thing, it's mind control. That person is annoying you so that you're concentrating on that and you're feeling oppressed, and then you feel down, right? It's all about vibration. So because their vibration is low, they're trying to bring yours down because they see that you're a bright light. Yes? And you don't let them do that. What's happened, but everything is a lesson. Yes, it's teaching us who we are, who we really are, not who we think we are, how we react to different situations, how we get ourselves into difficult situations. And it's not always our fault, but sometimes, it's not that we haven't done enough, we've probably done too much. Yes. So it's good to balance out our behavior and be assertive. And it's okay to say no sometimes. If you can't do something for someone, say no. Yeah. And I think also in society, we're raised sort of not to question anything, to keep the peace and move along. Yeah. Thing is, if it affects you, you do have rights. Yes. So if somebody's being unreasonable, asking too much of you, and you can't do it, then you just back off. Yeah. If they can't accept that, they're not really on your side. Because if you have a true friend, they're going to get it. Yeah. They're going to want you to look after yourself. And that's very, very rare. Yes. So, don't worry about being by yourself, because I'm by myself. Yes. And I go out by myself and I meet so many people, and that's how it is. I come back home by myself. Yeah. Because I kind of, like everybody else, you have a good time, you go out and you do stuff. And, but that doesn't mean that you have to, take on other people's lives for them, if you know what I mean. Because sometimes when people are lost in their own lives, they're trying to look for someone to share the burden with. That's their burden. They don't care about you. And sometimes, it's better to go out by yourself. Do you really want a headache? I don't. So, there's so much beauty in it. I mean, you're free. I'm actually going to go out and eat as well. And I'm going to eat by myself. I'm going to eat what I want, where I want to go. I'm going to this festival by myself, and I'm wearing what I want to wear today. Yeah, I don't care what anybody says. So, this channel is all about looking after yourself. Yes. And yeah, we go through crappy situations, but that's all the more reason to spring up from that, bounce back, and make it even better. Because I think the upside of a down situation is that you can only go one way, right? You can only go up. So go up, even if it's one small thing you do for yourself, step at a time. Just pamper yourself. And it's not always about money. Yeah. Sometimes you can do things for yourself from home. You'd be surprised how many skills you have. I mean, I have so many skills that can't be used really in the workforce, but I learnt them growing up from my mum, because my mum was very original. We made a lot of things from scratch. So, there's so many things that I know how to do that are sold out there commercially that I know how to do by myself. So, if you want to learn a skill, you can also do that. I mean, even on YouTube, you can look up things you want to do, and you'll be able to find out how to do it. So, the world is your oyster. Yes. So, try not to worry. We all go through difficult situations. No one is immune to that. But that doesn't mean we can't get through it. We can. And we're going to. Yes. So you're not stupid because you went through a difficult situation. It's probably the opposite. You're probably too nice. You're probably too good a person. Yes. But that doesn't mean it's the end of the world. You just got to take care of yourself. Yeah. Because nobody's actually cared enough to teach you about that. That you should take care of yourself. Life is very demanding. And depending on what roles we've played in our lives, it's difficult sometimes to just think of yourself. You're given all these labels, you're selfish, you're this, you're that. You're not. Because when you look after yourself, that's where it starts. Yeah. You got that down pat, then you can perhaps, do things for others. But you don't have to. Yes. Everyone is responsible for themselves, unless you have children. Obviously, you're responsible for them, or elderly parents. Someone who's sick. But do you know what I mean? Yes, generally in life. So, you don't have to be the norm. You don't have to do what everybody else is doing. You can still be happy. All right? Have a lovely day. And I'm going to really enjoy the day today. And if I get time, I might make another video when I get back. All right? Thanks very much. Have a lovely day. Bye.
Try to give you my best shot, but my best don't mean a lot. Bullseye always miss, that's why it's all I got. Cause you always wanna touch me, my thorns will leave you bleeding. That's why I'm always leaving, believe me. Because you always wanna touch me, my thorns will leave you bleeding. That's why I'm always leaving, believe me. So one more shot, one more round. Take my hits, pound for pound. Promise I'll let you down. One more shot, one more round. Don't step on my rules.